Okay, guys, welcome to another Sunday yoga flow. So when you're ready, onto your mats in a child's pose. So bring yourself into a kneeling position and then just settle in here. If kneeling's not comfortable, you can always sit cross-legged. Otherwise, walk the hands forward, stretching out the arms, pushing the bum back to the heels. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the forehead down towards the floor. Coming all the way down into your child's pose. We're going to stay down here for a few breaths. So if you can't get your forehead to the floor, you can always grab a cushion or a block or something just to give you that support. So you can relax the forehead down onto your mat and try to release any tension from that forehead or the eyes. Start to soften the shoulders. Soften the arms, making the stretch a little bit more passive. And start to bring your attention to your breath. So we're sealing the lips and breathing in and out through the nose. So we're going to take an inhale for 4 and exhale for 4. And again, inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep this count. Pushing the belly in towards the thighs. As you exhale, relax the shoulders. And just let go of anything else going on. Just dedicate this next hour to practicing and to yourself. Heightening your sense of awareness of your body. Everybody's yoga looks slightly different. So don't put too much pressure on yourself for making it look right. Just feel the body, notice where you feel the positions. And notice, I want you to notice today whether you're feeling the tension, muscular tension from being too tight, or whether you're feeling compression with bone to bone. Let's take one more breath here. And then start to lift the head. Slide the hands back slightly and bring the hips up, coming into tabletop. Spread the fingers, make sure the wrists are under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And then we're going to take some cat-cows. So when you're ready, lift the chest, lengthen the neck, lift the chin, and start to arch the back, lifting the bum up towards the ceiling. And then pushing the palms down to the floor, arch round the back this time, looking towards the belly button. And then inhale to cow, lift the chin, arch the back. Exhale, round the back, coming into our cat stretch. Push the floor down with the hand. And then inhale into your cow. And you can move with your own breath, in your own time. Maybe you want to move a bit quicker or slower into your cat. Then take a few more rounds of your cat-cow, trying to keep the arms straight. Noticing where you're feeling this the most. Think about lengthening out the spine. And then coming back to tabletop. Let's start to shift the hip side to side. So pushing the hips side to side. And then get the shoulders involved. Let's shift the shoulders side to side. Spread the fingers. Nice. Again, noticing where you're feeling this. And then bring it back to the center. We're going to reach the right arm up. So lift that right arm up. Take a little bit of a twist. Looking up to that top hand. Take the fingers back so you're stretching down the palm into the forearm. And then exhale, lower the arm, thread it through the left arm and drop the shoulder down. Relax the head down. Stretch out that shoulder. And then inhale, push into the left hand, reach the right arm back up. for a nice twist. Take the fingers back as well, and then exhale back to your tabletop. Ready for the left side. Left arm reaches up, open up, twist, and then exhale, bring your arm through, drop the shoulder, thread the needle, relax the head. Take a breath here. And then inhale, reach that left arm back up towards the ceiling. Open up the palm, the hand, and then exhale, bring the hand back to tabletop. We're going to do this one more time on each side. Right arm reaches up to twist. Exhale, lower, thread the needle, drop the head. Inhale, reach the right arm back up to twist. Exhale, lower. Left arm reaches up. Exhale, lower that hand, thread the needle, lower the shoulder and head. Stretching to the back of the shoulder. And then reach that left arm back up to twist. Open the hand. Exhale, back to tabletop. Nice, tuck the toes under. Let's push the bum back to the heels, stretching into the feet. Spread the hands, spread the fingers. Bring the shoulders over the fingers, keeping the arms straight, warming up into the wrists. Keeping the arms straight, push the bum back to the heels. And then maybe moving the heels in and out, stretching into those toes. And then shift the shoulders back forward, warming up into those forearms. And then shift the bum back, stretching the ankles, the toes. And then one more time forward. And then bring yourself back to neutral tabletop. Keep those toes tucked. We're going to go to our first downward facing dog. So lift the knees, push the hips up and back, maybe tiptoeing up to start. And then exhale, lower the heels, relax the head, the neck, and hold it here in your downward facing dog. Breathing in and out through the nose. Pushing into the palms and the index finger. Maybe you want to pedal out the legs a little bit here, bending the knees and pushing through the heels. Maybe taking the hips side to side, just making any movements that your body needs. And then back in the center, lift the heels up, tiptoeing up, bend the knees and start to gently walk the feet towards the hands, coming all the way to the top of your mat, feet hip distance apart. Inhale to lift the chest and straighten out the upper body. Exhale, fold over the legs. Relax the arms down, relax the head. So relaxed forward fold. And start to notice the weight distribution in the feet. So if your arms are on the palms are on the floor, you can turn them up to face the ceiling. If you're not quite on the floor, you can grab opposite elbows. Looking through the legs. Relax the head. And then start to shift your weight forward towards the toes. See if you can lift the heels a tiny bit. No roly-polies. Let's lower the heels back down. Lift the toes. Spread the toes. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Lower the toes back down to the floor. Back to the center. And take 3 more breaths here. Relaxing the arms, the head, any tension from the face. And then slowly bring the palms together to touch. Pushing into the feet. We're coming up nice and slowly to stand. Round in the back. Chin towards the chest. Start to squeeze the glutes when you're coming up. Lift the head, bring the palms in towards the chest. And then bring the feet together. We're going to run through our sun salutation. So when you're ready, inhale, reach the arms up, looking up. Exhale, fold down the center of the body. See if you can get your fingers in line with the toes or your hands on your shins, looking at the knees. Inhale, straighten the legs, straighten the back, lift the chest. And then bend the knees, place the palms, step the right leg back. Push those palms down and step the left leg back into your high plank. Option for the knees, otherwise shift the weight forward slightly. Squeeze the elbows in and lower down a little bit. Inhale to upward facing dog. Flip over those feet. See if you can keep the knees lifted. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then lift the hips, downward facing dog. We'll take 3 breaths back here. Allow the head to drop slightly. Pushing into the fingertips and the tops of the palms. You've got tight hamstrings, soft bend in the knees. Take 1 more breath here. And on your next inhale, lift the right leg up for 3-legged dog. Keeping the hip facing down, try to straighten the leg. And then bend the knee, shift the weight forward, lift that knee up in towards the chest, make the space. Step the foot in between the hands. Back foot comes to the front, inhale to lift, straight leg, straight back. Exhale, fold, looking at the knees. Palms together, rounding the back, we're coming up nice and slow. Stretching into the back, squeeze the glutes, lift the chest, palms back into the center, and we'll go again on the other side. Let's go. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees, place the palms, left leg back, right leg back into that high plank. When you're ready, shift the weight forwards, squeeze the elbows in, lower down. Inhale to upward facing dog, flip over those feet. Try to keep the knees lifted. Exhale, downward facing dog. Coming back to our breath. Relax those shoulders a little bit, keep length in the neck. Maybe tuck those triceps under to broaden the upper back. And your next inhale, left leg lifts the 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, squeeze the knee into the chest, push the floor away to lift that knee up, step the foot in between the hands. Back foot to the front, inhale to lift. Exhale, fold. Palms together, rounding the back, coming up nice and slow. Lift the chest, palms in towards the chest. Well done, guys. That's 1 round done. We're going to do 2 more. When you're ready, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Bend the knees, place the palms, right leg back. Left leg back, high plank. Always the option for the knees if you need it. Shift the weight forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Back to the breath. And think about lengthening up from the wrists all the way up to the hips. Slippy mat there, Murray. Pushing down into the index finger and the thumb, looking through the knees. Take 1 more breath in your downward facing dog. And then next inhale, right leg lifts up for 3-legged dog. Straighten that leg up. Now bend in, draw it into the chest, squeeze it in, lift the knees, step the foot in between the hands. Nice. Back foot comes forward. Inhale to lift. Exhale, fold. Palms together, round in the back, we're coming back up to stand. Nice, palms towards the chest. Gently squeeze the glutes, draw the tummy in. Left side, inhale, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, fold down the center. Look at the knees. Inhale to your halfway lift. Maybe your hands are coming up to your shins to straighten the back. Lift the chest, draw the shoulders back. Nice. Exhale, bend the knees, place the palms, left leg back. Right leg back into your high plank. Hold it here. When you're ready, shift the weight forward slightly, squeeze the elbows in, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Back to your breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. Nice. Think about lengthening up through the spine, lift the hips, draw the tummy in. Take 1 more breath here. Next, inhale, left leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Send that leg up. Nice, bend the knee, draw the knee in, shift the weight over the hands, lift that knee up, push the floor, step the foot in between the hands. Back foot comes forward. Inhale to your halfway lift, straight back, straight legs. Exhale, fold. Palms together, round in the back, we're coming up to stand. Take your time to come up and then lengthen up through the body. We've got one more round to go, guys. Let's take it up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Bend the knees, place the palms, right leg back, left leg back, high plank. Take a breath here, looking down in between the fingers, and then shift the weight forward slightly, squeeze the elbows in, lower down, chaturanga. Elbows in line with the shoulders. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing. Focusing on our breath here. Nice. Allow the head to drop slightly, looking through the knees. Take one more full breath in and out through the nose. Next, inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Send that leg up. Now bring it in, bend the knee, squeeze the knee to the chest, push the floor, step the foot in between the hands. Back foot comes to the front. Inhale to your lift, straight back, straight legs. Exhale, fold, look at the knees. Palms together, rounding the back, we're coming all the way up. Ready for our last side. This time, I really want you to focus on your breath. So inhale to rise and exhale to fall. Keep the breath going. Let's go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fall. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend the knees, place the palms. Left leg back, right leg back, high plank. Breathe in here, take a breath. As you breathe out, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing. Last 3 breaths here. Not the last ever, but you know what I mean. Try to soften those shoulders. Nice. Breathing in. Feel that air going in through the nostrils, and then control the air coming back out. Nice. Next, inhale, left leg lifts up, three-legged dog. Straighten that leg up. Keep the hip facing down to the floor. Bend the knee, squeeze the knee into the chest. Push the floor, lift, make that space. Step the foot in between the hands. Back foot to the front. Inhale to your lift. Exhale to fold. Palms together, slowly rising back up to our center. Thumbs in towards the chest. And then we're going to take the feet hip distance apart here. Relax the arms down by our sides. Maybe just give ourselves a little shake out. Loosen up any tension. And then close down the eyes. Connect back with your breath. Notice how your body's feeling here for a few moments. So a big part of yoga is our breath work. Just bring your attention to your breath whenever you can remember to. It helps us let go of any other thoughts and just focus on the present moment. And just notice your hips here. Just be wary if you're arching the back a little bit. Maybe gently squeeze the glutes. Try to bring yourself to a neutral spine. Draw the tummy in. Take one more breath here. And then opening the eyes, bring the feet back together. We're going to go to our first sequence of 3. So when you're ready, bring the palms together. We're going to shift the weight to the left leg, lift up the right toes, and then slide your foot back, all the way to the back, coming into warrior 2. So turn the back foot parallel the back of the mat, the front toes are facing forward. Bend that front knee, the knees tracking the second and third toe. Make sure it's not falling in. And then reach through the arms. One arm in the front, one at the back. And then looking over your front fingers, warrior 2. Nice. Making sure that back leg's straight, push into the outside edge of that back foot. You can either slide that back foot back a little bit more to widen and deepen your stance. And then just check in with your hips here, making sure they're not kind of leaning. Try to bring them neutral. And we're going to switch to a goddess pose. So turn your left foot in. Bring both heels in, open the arms out and bend the knees into our goddess pose. Draw that tummy in, lengthen up through the spine and the neck, spread the fingers. And then we're going to shift to the other side of our mat. So maybe facing the back of your mat. Turn the right toes towards the front of the other front. Straighten the left leg, turning the heel out. And then bend that front knee, reach through the arms. Nice. And then we're just going to go back the other way. So when you're ready, back to goddess. Turn the heels in, bend the knees out. And then take it back to warrior two, the other side of the mat, where we started. Nice. Now from here, we're going into our reverse warrior. So flip the front hands, reach that top arm up and over. Now either place that right hand on the thigh behind or bend and place it on the lower back. Lift and lengthen up, keep bending in that front knee. Push that front knee out a little bit. Push into the back edge of the right foot. And then inhale back to warrior two. Nice. Now, if you have got a block or a book or something that can help you for this one, we're going into our half moon. I'll show you first. We're going to shift the weight forward to the front foot. You can reach down to the floor if you can reach and lift the leg up. If you have got a block, it just helps to keep that spine a little bit more lengthened out. So go ahead, and if you've got a block or a book or maybe a cushion or just something that's going to give you that little bit of height if you need it. You can try without, you don't necessarily need it. Just think about being on those fingertips and reaching out with the right hand, pushing through the right heel, finding that balance. And then if you can, we're going to reach the right hand over your head, trying to create a straight line from your fingertips all the way to the right heel. Breathe. And then slowly bend the front knee. Step the right foot back into warrior two. Nice. And then step it back to the top of your mat. Palms back together. That's one side done. Now I'm going to shift to the other side of my mat to show you the left side so I'm not facing the wall. So left leg lifts up. Slide it back into your warrior two. Back foot parallel. Front toes forward, reaching through the arms. Draw the tummy in, shoulders over the hips, making sure you're not leaning too far forward. And then ready for that goddess. Shift those feet, nice and slow movements, nice and controlled. Goddess, spread the fingers, elbows in line with the shoulders. And then switch it to the other side of your mat, warrior two. Nice. Back to goddess. Feel those legs tingling. Back to warrior two, the other side where we started. Flip the front hand, reach up and over, coming to our reverse warrior. Think about lengthening up through the spine rather than compressing. Bend the front knee. Inhale back to warrior two. Coming to that half moon. Shift the weight forward into that right leg. Reach the right hand down. Left leg up. Reach the right hand up. Sorry, left hand up. And then reach that left hand over towards the head. Pushing through the heel. Reaching through the fingers. Bend that right knee. Step the left foot back. Open up the arms into warrior two. And then step it back to the top of your mat. Palms together. Take a breath here. Now you know exactly what we're doing. We're going to do it all again. One more time. A bit more flow using your breath. So back at the top of your mat, palms together. Shift the weight to the left foot, slide the right leg back, warrior two. Reach through those arms. Open up to goddess. Pivot on those feet. Nice. Then warrior two to the other side of your mat. Right leg's bent, push that knee out. Back to goddess, heels are in, bend the knees, lower the bum. And then back to warrior two. Flip the front hand, reverse warrior. Inhale back to warrior two. Shift the weight forward, coming into that half moon. Maybe you've got a block or something. Push through the heel, reach the arm up. And then take that right hand overhead. Reaching for, not cheating. Reaching in front. And then bend the front knee, slowly step it back, reach the arms out to warrior two, step it back to the top of your mat. Last side, when you're ready, left foot slides back, warrior two. Let's get ready for that goddess. Slowly pivot the feet, bend the knees out, open the arms. Nice. Lift those elbows up a little bit more. Open the chest. Draw the tummy in. Warrior two to the other side. And then back to goddess. Back to warrior two. Flip the front hand, reach up and over, reverse warrior. Exhale back to warrior two. Shift the weight forward, coming into that half moon. Find your balance. Reaching up. Push through the left heel. And then reach the left arm overhead if you can. Nice. Notice where you're feeling this. And then slowly step it back. Open the arms out to warrior two. Step back to the top of your mat. Well done, guys. Take your feet apart. Hands down by your side. Time to check back in with the body. Connecting back with the breath. So again, notice the weight distribution on your feet. Maybe just taking the neck side to side here, just to release any tension that's built up in the shoulders and the head and the neck. And then back in the center. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms. You take 3 more breaths here. Nice full breaths in and out through the nose. Imagine you're lengthening out and standing up tall, as if I'm pulling you up from the crown of the head. And then slowly open the eyes. Bring the feet back together. We're going to vinyasa between our sequences, so keep moving. Let's reach the arms up, look up. Let's exhale, fold down the center. Looking at the knees. Inhale to your halfway lift. Bend the knees, place the palms, step the right leg back. Left leg back into your high plank. Looking in between the hands. When you're ready, start to shift the weight forward, lower down chaturanga. Squeeze the elbows in. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing. Think about lengthening from the wrist all the way up towards the hips. Play around with your stance. Maybe you want to widen your feet away from your hands a bit more, or your hands a little bit wider. Just take one more deep breath here. In and out through the nose. And then next, inhale, right leg lifts up for 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, draw the knee into the chest, squeeze it in. And then step the foot in between the hands. Back foot comes to the front. Inhale to your halfway lift, straight legs straight back. Exhale, fold. Palms together, round in the back, with slowly coming up to stand. Back to the center. Ready for sequence number 2. So this one's another balancey one for you. Challenge your balance today. So we're going to lift the right knee up. So make sure you're grounded through that left foot. You're nice and stable. Lift that knee up. Find that balance. Lift the knee as high as you can. Palms to the chest. Lengthen up through the neck. Coming into warrior 3, we're going to push that right leg back through the heel. Reach the hands forward. Now just find a focus point, your drishti. And see if you can start to lower the upper body down, getting the arms, the biceps next to the ears. Push through that right heel, warrior 3. Nice. And then we're going to take the right leg across the other side of the body. And have a look if you're not sure what I mean. Bring the foot down to the floor. Bring the palms to the chest. Slide that foot, if you can, in line with the other foot. Bend the knees and curtsy down. Nice. Bring yourself back up. Find that balance again on the left foot. Reach the hands forward. Come back to warrior 3. Nice. Breathe. And then slowly bring yourself up to stand. But don't drop that right foot. Bring it up. Bring the knee up. Now take it out to the side. Coming into tree pose. Bring that foot onto the thigh. And the most important part of our tree pose is to engage the standing leg. So lift that kneecap up. Maybe you want to lift the foot up towards the thigh a bit more if you can. If you can't get it onto the thigh, have it onto the anywhere on that leg, but engage the standing leg. Push the leg into the foot. Lift the arms up. Nice. Now we're going to challenge your tree pose. If you need any more, you can stay here if you want to. Otherwise, you're going to grab your left wrist with your right hand. And take it over towards the side for a bit of a side stretch. Nice. And then slowly bring yourself back up to the center. Release the hands down. Slowly take the foot off, but don't drop it down yet. Bring the knee back in front. Turn the palm out. We're going to finish with a dancer and a warrior 3. Send the foot to the back. Grab the front of the foot. Opening that right shoulder. Reach the left arm up. And then start to lean forward as much as you feel comfortable with. Aiming to get your foot up a little bit higher. Push the foot into the hand. Opening that shoulder. And then slowly bring yourself back up. And then finishing with a warrior 3. So release that foot, reach the hands forward, push through the heel. Warrior 3. And then step it back to the top of your mat. Shake out that left foot. Well done, guys. Maybe shake out the both legs. And we'll go again on the other side. So when you're ready, lift the left knee up. So ground through that right leg. Lift the left knee. Lengthen up through the whole of the body. And then push that left heel back, reach the hands forward, coming into our warrior 3. Take the foot across, place the foot down, then bend the knee, slide the toes in line with the other toes if you can. Palm to the chest, bend down, curtsy. Bring yourself back up, find that balance again, reach through the left foot, push through the heel, warrior 3. And then bring yourself up to stand, bring the knee in front. Take the knee out. Place it on that right leg. Engage the right leg. Lift that kneecap. Reach the arms up. Grab the right wrist this time. Take it over towards the side. Challenge that tree balance. Bring it back up to the center. Release the hands down. Coming into dancer. Turn the left hand out. Thumbs on the top. Release the foot. Grab the front of the foot so your left shoulder's opening out to the side. Reach it forward, start to lean into your dancer pose. Find that focus point, something that's not moving, and breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring yourself back up, and then reach the hands forward. Last bit, warrior 3. Reach towards the front, push through the heel, and then step it back to the top of your mat. Well done, guys. Release the feet, shake them out. Stretch them out, move around. We're going to do the same thing one more time on each side, and then we'll move on to our final sequence. When you're ready, I'm going to show you from the side this time, just in case you weren't sure. Right knee lifts up. Send the foot back into warrior 3. Take the foot across, toes in line, palms to chest, bend the knees. Send the weight back up to warrior 3. Nice. Inhale, rising up, lift the knee in front, take the knee out, coming into your tree pose. Reach the arms up. Grab the left wrist, lean to the side. Bring yourself back up. Release the hands, open the right hand to the side, thumb on top, grab the front of the right foot, reach the left arm up, dancer pose. Just lean a little bit first, find your balance, and then push the foot into the hand, hand into the foot. Find your focus. Nice. Release the right foot, reach the hands forward. Last bit, warrior 3, push through the right heel, and then step it back to the top of your mat. Nice work, guys. Shake out that foot. Last side. Left knee lifts. Push the heel back, warrior 3. Ears next to the shoulders, sorry, ears next to the biceps if you can. Lengthen the neck. Take the foot across. Tap it down, bend the knees, go nice and low. And then reach the arms back up, warrior 3. Find your balance. It doesn't matter if you're shaking. Push through. Bring yourself back up to stand. Lift the left knee up and out. Tree pose. Nice. Reach the arms up. Grab the right wrist. Lean to your side. Inhale, back up. Release the hands down. Left hand turns up to the palms facing up, thumbs up. Send that left foot back, grab the front of the foot. Reach the right arm up, start to lean forward. Push the foot into the hand. Find your focus points and lean into your stretch. Push the foot into the hand into the foot. And then slowly bring yourself back up a little bit before reaching into warrior 3. Release the foot, reach the hands forward, looking down to the floor. Push through the left heel, standing back to the top of the mat. Woo! We're done with that sequence, guys. Shake it out. Maybe move around a little bit. And then find some stillness, feet hip distance apart. Relax the arms down. Close the eyes. Notice how your body's feeling now. Where are you feeling it the most? Just send the breath there to relax that part of the body. Feeling that energy you've built up inside you. We've got one last sequence to go. Take one more breath here. Then open the eyes, bring the feet back together. We're going to vinyasa between our sequences. So it's inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Bend the knees, place the palms, left leg back, right leg back, high plank. Now this is our last one, so we're going to do a double chaturanga. So leaning forward, start to go down, and then push it back up if you can. And then again, lower down. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Come back to that breath. Full breaths in and out through the nose. Looking through the knees, lengthen the neck and the spine. Draw that tummy in, lift the hips up. Last breath. Next, inhale, left leg lifts up for three-legged dog. Send that leg up, bend the knee, draw that knee in. Last little bit, lift the knee towards the chest, lift it up, lift and step. In between the hands, back foot comes to the front, inhale to your lift. Exhale to fold. Palms together, round the back, we're coming all the way up to stand. Gently squeezing the glutes, thumbs towards the chest, lengthen up through the neck. Ready for our final sequence. So I'm going to show you from the front again. We're going to take the right foot round the back and place it on the outside edge of the foot. And then if you can balance on both outside edges of the feet, go ahead. If you're working with any ankle issues, probably better just stay with your feet as normal. We're just going to lower down. So reach the arms up. Bend the knees, push the bum back, reach the hands in front. Start to lower all the way down, but not to the floor, just as low as you can. Nice. Okay, from here, place the hands down to the floor. Step the right leg back to downward facing dog, followed by the left leg. Okay, we're going to lift that right leg up. So when you're ready, send the right leg to three-legged dog. Now bend the knee. Is coming towards the right elbow. So lift it up above the elbow, point the toe, and then send the foot through the left arm, turning into a fallen star. Lift the left arm up, legs are straight. Check your right wrist is under your right shoulder. Lift the hips, push the floor away, and then exhale, lower the bum down to the floor. Nice. Reach your left hand towards your left foot, your right arm up and over. Take a little stretch here, take a breath. And then inhale, reach the right arm back, place it back down. Lift the hips back up, lift the left arm back to fallen star. And then exhale, lower the left hand, we're coming back the way we came in. Turn and lift the the right foot up to three-legged dog. And then swoop the foot through. Step in between the hands, and then back foot comes to the front. Inhale, rising through a chair pose. Keep the knees bent, squeeze the thighs together, reach up. Exhale, straighten the legs, bring the palms back to the chest. Nice. Give me a little thumbs up if that was okay, if you kind of got what I meant. All good?
It'll take me a couple more rounds. I was getting confused. Sorry.
Okay. No, that's fine. It's just how it is. Keep watching and we'll do another couple of rounds. That's why I always like to repeat them so it gets and we can get a bit more flow. Okay, when you're ready, left side, inhale. No, don't inhale. Take the left foot to the side. Go onto the outside edges of the feet. Now we're going to reach up and inhale. Exhale, push the bum back, bend the knees, reaching forward, lower down. Balancing on the outside edges of those feet. Place the palms down, left leg back, downward facing dog. Right leg back. Take a breath here. Next, inhale, right, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Left knee to the left elbow. Bring it in. Put it above the elbow, hold it here. And now send it across to the other side, through the arm. Turn the hips, reach the right arm up, coming into fallen star. Check down, wrist is under the shoulder. Push the floor away, lift the hips. Exhale, lower the bum straight down. Be careful of that arm. Reach the right hand towards the right foot or then grab the shin. Left arm goes over. Nice. Inhale, swoop that left hand back. Spread the hand and lift yourself back up to fallen star. Nice. Reach the right arm up. And then the right hand comes down, back onto your mat, turning on the feet, left leg straight back up to three-legged dog. And then step the foot through in between the hands. Back foot to the front. Inhale, reaching up to chair, keep the legs bent. And then exhale, straighten the legs, palms back to the chest. Hopefully that was a bit better. You got a bit more flow. Yeah, great. Okay, we're gonna go one more time on each side. Right foot behind, balance on the outside edges. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, lower down, strengthening at those ankles. And then place the hands down to the floor. Step back, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Next, inhale, right leg lifts. Right knee to right elbow. Hold it there. Send it through, across the body. Turn on that right hand, lift the left arm up, fallen star. Push the floor away, straighten the legs. Exhale, lower down onto your bottom. Reach the left hand towards the left foot, right arm up and over. Inhale, reach the right arm back, place it behind you. Push down and lift the hips back up to fallen star. And then exhale, left hand comes down to your mat. Turn on the left foot. Right leg lifts up, three-legged dog. Step that right foot through in between the hands. Back foot to the front. And then inhale, rising up through chair. Exhale, straighten the legs, straighten the arms. We've got one last side to go, guys. Shake it out, take a breath. When you're ready, left foot behind. Balance on the outside edge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, reach forward, lower yourself down. Place the palms down, step back, downward facing dog. Next, inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the knee, left knee to the left elbow. Send it through, across the body. Reach the right hand up, turn, lift the hips, straighten the legs. And then exhale, lower down to the bum. Right hand towards the right foot, left arm over. And then inhale, reach that left arm back, place it behind, lift the hips up. Push into that left hand. Turn back towards your mat, bringing that right hand with you. Turn on the right foot. Left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Swoop it through, step the foot in between the hands. Back foot to the front. Inhale to lift. All the way to chair. Stepping back to the top of your mat with the legs straight, palms back together. Well done, guys. We're done with our 3 sequences. Let's shake it out. Take a few moments to step at the top of your mat with the feet hip distance apart. Closing the eyes. And just checking back in with our body. Slowing that breath back down. Relaxing any tension you built up in the face. Soften the eyes. Soften the arms. And just notice your head, your neck here. Think about pushing your chin back in towards your body, as if you're giving yourself double chins. So not down to the chest, just straight back. Should feel a nice stretch over the back of your neck, kind of pushing the chin back towards the spine. And that should help you notice if your head is kind of protruding forward a little bit. So take a breath in here. And as you relax, let your head go back to your neutral position. And just hopefully noticing if your head is going out a bit too much. You can do that stretch a little bit more. Just take 2 more breaths here. And then slowly opening the eyes, bringing the feet together. We're going to come down to our mat. We're going to finish off with a few back bends. So when you're ready, let's chair pose down to the floor. Reach the hands forward, bend the knees. And then see if you can lower all the way down without touching the hands onto the floor. Lower the bum, nice. Hands on the front of the legs or the knees. And then take a few rocks back, massaging out the muscles along the spine. If you can roll nice and straight. And then laying all the way down onto your back, bend the knees, feet close to the bum. See if you can nearly reach the heels with your fingertips. And then we're going to go for a bridge. Because if you're not sure, look first and then do it after, because I want you to keep your head in one place, looking up to the ceiling. When you're ready, push the feet down, lift the hips up into a bridge. Chest comes towards the chin. Push the feet down, keep the thighs parallel, squeeze the bum for 3, 2, push down to the arms, and 1. Slowly roll your body back down, bum going down last. Take a few breaths here. We're going to go again. When you're ready, push into the feet, lift the hips. See if you can interlace the fingers underneath your back and draw the shoulders in a little bit closer. Push the arms down, lift the hips for 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands, lower the back down to the floor. And then we're either going to do one more bridge or we're going to go into a full wheel. So if you're not sure, have a look now and do after. Again, because I want you to keep your head in one place. If you know what a wheel looks like, go ahead into it. Otherwise, placing the palms behind you. And this is not accessible to everyone because of your structure. So just try to place the hands down. This could be the first part. You could just practice this bit to start with. Feet close to the bum. Lift the hips. Push the palms down. Lift yourself up. And stretch out as much as you can here. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly, with control, take your time to come back down to the floor. And then rest yourself here. Now, I didn't see if you were doing it or not. So we're going to do one more bridge or one more wheel. When you're ready, lift the hips. Lift it up. No one going for a wheel today. Lift those hips. Hold it there for 3, for 2. And then slowly lower yourself back. Roll that spine back down like a wave. The bum going down last. Nice. Take a few breaths here. And then we're going to hug the knees in towards the chest. One hand on each knee. Gently rocking side to side. Massaging out the lower back. And then hugging both hands onto the right knee. Straighten the left leg and send the foot all the way down to the mat. Squeeze that right knee in. And then left hand on the knee, right hand can go out to the side. You're going to gently pull that right leg across the body. Now I want you to keep your shoulders on the floor. You can hook the back of your right foot onto the left thigh. And then relax your arm, placing both hands down on the floor. Try to keep the shoulders there. And take the knee over, getting a nice spinal twist. Now, depending on your limb length, generally depends if you can get that knee down. Or of course, if you're a bit tight down the side as well, that will affect this one. But if you've got longer limbs, this pose is usually easier to keep the shoulders and the knee down. So just allow that gravity to pull the knee down, keeping the shoulders on the floor for this one. Take a breath in. Maybe closing the eyes. Relax the shoulders. And just enjoy that nice spinal twist. Take one more breath here. And then slowly bring yourself back to the center. Hug the knees back in towards the chest. And then we'll switch to the other side. So both hands on the left knee. Straighten the right leg out towards the floor. And then squeeze that left knee in. Nice. And then start to bring that leg across the body. Coming into that stretch. Maybe hooking the foot onto the thigh. Keeping those shoulders on the floor. Arms relax out to the sides. And close the eyes. Allow the back of the head to soften into the floor. Relax the legs a little bit. Make the pose a bit more passive. Keeping those shoulders on the floor. The knee may well be lifted off. Just allow that gravity, or if you want that extra push, you can always use your hand to pull it down. Take 2 more deep breaths here. Enjoying that twist. And then slowly bring yourself back to center. Squeeze the knees both in. And then before we come into our Shavasana, we're going to send the feet up to the ceiling. Point the toes, palms facing down on the floor. And then slowly lower the feet down to the mat. Pushing your lower back into the floor. Last little bit of effort. Slowly lower down. Keep pushing that lower back. And then take the feet all the way down. Take the feet apart. Shake out the ankles. Turn the palms to face up to the ceiling. Maybe gently rocking the head side to side. And then back in the center, draw those shoulders down. Coming into our final position, our Shavasana. Your time to be completely still. Just notice the points of contact with the floor. Allow your body to soften down into your mat. Relax the ankles. Relax the hips. Relax the shoulders, the arms. And then soften the head into the floor. Releasing any tension from the face, the eyes. Soften in between the eyebrows. And just feel completely relaxed. Enjoying these last few moments of stillness. Maybe taking this time to think of something you're grateful for today. And feel free to stay here in an extended Shavasana if you've got the time. Otherwise, I'm going to guide you back to seated to finish the session. So when you're ready, reaching the hands overhead, pointing the toes, and then hug the knees in towards the chest, maybe gently rocking side to side, massaging out the lower back again. And then gently rock backwards and forth. And start to bring yourself up. And then rock yourself all the way into a seated position, bringing the palms back in towards the chest. And just keep your eyes closed with your gaze lowered. Relax those shoulders and elbows. And thank you so much for joining me this afternoon, guys. Namaste. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed your yoga session.
Yeah, thank you. That was good.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys, your wellness weekend, and hopefully see you again next week.
Thank
See you later, guys. See you later.
Thanks, that was brilliant.
Bye.
Loved it.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.